say here, hasn't it?
I'm not 100% sure, honestly. It might have been, though. I think it might have been.
No, there was a 3-game series between Thunder Predator and Beast Ghost.
Okay.
All the way to start, but that's it. 2-0s all the way.
Wow.
Apart from that.
As long as we don't have another one of those Groundhog Days where it was tiebreaker after tiebreaker for about, what was that, 12 hours worth of tiebreakers that day? That was a lot of tiebreakers.
Sounds traumatizing.
Look at this little treant here. He's trying to scout, trying to see if Leostao's gonna place his ward.
Thanks be to you.
Holding tight to it right now. You spot MJZ over here. So, can you explain the Ember 4 to me?
Seconds to battle.
Because I've watched
the Ember 4.
Yeah, I've watched some of it. But like, what's the main appeal of him running it as a 4?
So some of the theory behind it is basically, first off, on a 4 you want a hero that mostly scales with levels as opposed to with gold. And ideally you want to get some big utility out of the ult usually. Because you're going to get to 6 pretty fast and then you're going to really contribute. So what an Ember Spirit has is mobility, several instances of it, a disable, and a decent amount of trading ability through that Flame Guard. I'm going to be curious to see what his actual build is going to be, just because I haven't actually watched this in action myself yet. But I'm very curious to see if he rates the damage output, or for example, longer disables from the Searing Chains and chaining that with, for example, the Pit of Malice from Tavo.
With me.
This is going to be a very sad mid lane now for Leostyle, as his courier was sniped by the Nature's Prophet, so 4DR should be feeling pretty good, although they do manage to get a snipe. Okay, alright, calm down there, Nature's Prophet. That is 3 couriers that have just been sniped now.
Wait. That is, and it's all him.
It is absolutely all him. Got the one in mid, he got the 2 in the top lane. Nobody's getting items delivered unless you exist in the bottom lane. And even then, hide your couriers, friends. Because this Nature's Prophet, he's coming for him.
That's a lot of gold immediately into his pockets as well.
He's got that Blightstone online too.
Dire's courier has been killed.
They get their own courier kill here to make up for it, but the damage is already done. And again, it's a Nature's Prophet. He's not too concerned about this. Bottom lane, a little bit of a scuffle going on between NMZ and the side of NoPing. I don't know where to watch right now, especially after those 3 courier snipes.
Let's lay it down a bit then. So the Nature's Prophet is going to be out harassing the puck big time. He's got a Blightstone. The puck can't really go near him or trade in anyway. He just clicks too hard. And then the Mars versus DK is an interesting one. I don't think either of them are too bothered by the other one. They both have too much regen, too much HP. Are just going to be trading blows. So if anything happens, I imagine that it would be Frank getting into trouble just because the Nature's Prophet owns the puck so hard.
Okay.
And then on the bottom lane, it's going to be hard for either side to kill each other here, just because you've got the magic resistance from the Ember Flame Guard coming out soon. Oh, he goes for Slight instead, so just more harass. And that does mean that he is vulnerable to getting killed by, for example, an Inkswell combination from the Grimstroke. Unless he can dodge it with the Slight, of course, that might be his motivation there. And then, yeah, Tavo is just leveling up Atrophiora. Nobody here is going to click anyone. Look at that, the chains.
Yeah, this is looking like MNZ. Is he going to be able to make it out? MJZ pushing back the Olacor. It's the second time the Olacor has sat very low, but has managed to run away. MNZ popping that salve here. Frank got himself another courier kill in the top lane, by the way.
I don't want to look at it
We're
anymore.
up to 4 at this point.
Somebody called Peter.
Ooh, Frank, though, gets his revenge on KJ for taking down all those couriers. So, the couriers are safe. Safe for a little while he's taken down. Let's check in with the mid lane here. It's like Leostyle, despite not having that courier for a bit. Oh, did you see? Did you see this Nature's Prophet? He knows that there's a courier. Oh, Leostyle, he has to pop that fairy fire. Sitting very low. They take down the courier again. That's 5 now for KJ here. You see all these couriers. Oh, what? Puck's courier? No, it looks like they've moved on. Invis rune picked up by Leostyle though. No regen left on him. Oof.
Yeah, he'll have to play careful again for a bit. Luckily, at least he got his things delivered before the courier was snapped, otherwise he would have had to go straight back to base. And looks like the Nature's Prophet is just going to stick around for now.
Take advantage of the jungle a little bit, make sure that the TA isn't stacking for herself, perhaps. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, probably so he clears the camp.
He's just gonna find one sad little treant. A measly 16 gold. A paltry sum.
Painful. And yeah, that DK is going to be just fine on top on his own. I think he's actually like a Nature's Prophet. What are you doing here? I'm not bothered by this puck. Mars isn't really doing anything to me. I want my levels. Get the hens.
It's like the Ola core trying to go for the
first support action.
5-minute runes. Ooh, what's the timing on that? Well, doesn't matter. MJZ collects. And looks like Costabile is having a little bit of lag. Pretty normal for an SA match. I know a lot of these guys most likely are playing from home. I'm not sure. I think Thunder Predator has a boot camp set up. Or like a house. I'm not sure about NoPing. But I also know a lot of people right now are currently playing from home due to the coronavirus outbreak. So would not be surprised if that's the case.
Yeah, and I just have to think about, well, I've been locked in a couple of team houses for a long time already. You want to get out at some point, and now you can't even do that. That's some hardcore gaming time right there.
Yeah, you gotta pray that you get along very, very well with the rest of your team if you are stuck in a team house situation. And I know, I think Brazil's having a big problem with the outbreak right now too. So everybody, wash your hands, stop touching your face, stay home, and be well. Watch some Dota, play some Dota. Everybody
don't
just
touch
chill.
Anybody else's face, especially. Don't do that.
Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, none of these caresses or, you know, slaps on the face. None of that. Absolutely not.
The bro hug is unfortunately not a good idea right now.
No.
I suggest giving them the finger guns.
The finger guns, nice. Oh no, Gustavia's having a lot of trouble, it seems. He keeps reconnecting.
What is this? A game of some sort?
Everybody keep your fingers crossed that he can get back.
The greatest tragedy.
It's nothing worse than,
Sorry, Matthew is just cracking me up right now.
Very nice.
I mean, let's face it, bad internet is a tragedy. Especially right now.
I mean, it's a problem in so many places, including, you know, right now. I'm having difficulties with it, and I live in a first world country. We can't all be like Kips, who's got crazy good internet in the middle of the woods.
Do you, though, Moxie?
Do I live in a first world country? Is that the question?
Yes.
I believe so.
Mm.
Alright, just subtle shade being thrown at my country now by Kips. Thanks, Kips.
Oh yeah, extremely subtle. This was... I mean, I know the definition for first world is different anyway, so you'll probably always be a first world country, but yeah, it's, I gotta say I'm very glad I'm not over in the States right now, that's for sure. I mean, here I am, having, like, I was not in the Netherlands when the lockdown came out, and I have decided not to go back to the Netherlands because over there I have a much bigger risk of being infected, because there's a much higher population density. So... I can talk all I want, but I'm not in my own country right now, so...
Well, I'm very glad that you are safe. You're healthy, you're safe, I hope you stay that way. Looks like Costabile has been able to reconnect though, so hopefully we should be good. I'm not sure if he's still going to be playing with a bit of a disadvantage. I believe the server is actually Brazil too, so...
It is.
It should be a little bit favored towards the side of NoPing, I believe, since they are a Brazilian team.
Denied.
But bad internet, unfortunately, it happens.
It happens to the best of us.
Indeed. We have 3 heroes now here in this bottom lane. Looks like they're going to try to put some pressure on this tower. MJZ.
Yeah, they've got both waves coming in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Going to be able to make those treants, do some more pushing.
Yeah, they are up against a Stroke of Fate though, and you can spam out the spell basically forever. Grimstroke has a huge amount of pull. He's got a clarity on him as well. So if they really want to punch through there, they are going to have to dive. And you can see... Oh, Theodokar had a cheeky ward down there, but it gets denied by MJZ. Who knows? The same thing. They can dive and...
has been killed.
Courier snipe.
Another courier snipe. This time it's MNZ. MJZ now needs to get himself out of here. That Inkswell not going to be able to connect with anyone. JZ being bullied back. It looks like the other two are going to just turn their attention back to the tower to take the
bottom tower is under attack.
objective here.
So here you can see the incredible pressure coming out from a Nature's Prophet. You miss position, suddenly you're blocked off by treants, and now Thunder Predator can't retake this tower. They got pressured out of the area, and oh no, MJZ.
Yeah, MJZ, I don't believe you want to be here any longer. It's going to get held in place with the Searing Chains, and one more hit from Tavo. That is some nice early damage that he's going to get for permanent. And, oh, we talked about Kostabile being able to be very survivable, but when Leostyle makes his own rotation here, he is not as strong, especially when you use that Mars Arena.
Yeah, you see, I was talking about the Puck, who has been stacking the jungle so far, it seems, and maybe trying to keep this SF off of the tower, but he is not going to be able to do that for much longer.
It was a nice shot, you know, trying to go for that cheeky play. MJZ, though, turning in, joining up with Leostyle, who has made his rotation. They've got a silence on him, and they find an easy kill here.
Your death was a secret I could no longer hide.
Yeah, that is very not worth it, friend.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Now you get some kind of pressure on the tower as well. Well, I guess not. Just backing off for now, because they have a problem they have to deal with here on Thunder Predator. There's a Nature's Prophet in their woods, and this guy is going to keep annoying them unless they kick him out. But he's got Tavo here as well, and that man is just so hard to kill. I still don't think they have the damage.
I mean, Tavo just has been constantly spamming out the waves, putting pressure over onto MNZ down here. He's perfectly happy to just chill out. He knows that, you know, this Nature's Prophet can just make his way over whenever needed. In fact, he's doing a lot of harass over here. Theolacor joining in with the Shadow Fiend. Matthew being pushed back. They see MNZ. MNZ was trying to farm up. He does not have any points in the reincarnation. He doesn't even have a point to spare right now as 4DR making his way over. Starts holding up. He's thinking about the Requiem. That's another kill on these couriers. They are just dying left and right. Frank making his own TP down here. Matthew, he's trying to just put out some but the hook, he jumps right back in again. It looks like Theolacor manages to slide his way over here, get the kill onto Matthew. Frank, his spear doesn't quite connect, but it does eventually take down the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, the Nature's Prophet is just fine with that. You got the offlaner to rotate all the way down bottom, and now there's a Dragon Knight on this tower, and it's just, this tower is going down pretty much uncontested. This was... You're supposed to put in counter pressure here, Thunder Predator. You can't keep answering this. You keep the Grimstroke on bot lane, you just keep moving out this wave that Tavo moves in. You... Like, the big problem that they have right now, honestly, is that this Wraith King got pressured out of his lane, and now he's occupying the same jungle that this TA would want to use, because the bottom jungle is not available anymore. And the solution to this is to break the top tower. But they keep reacting to bottom lane, and that way they just can't get a break, because the enemy is always on top of them. Matthew right here has to orb out. There's an Ember Spirit on his jaw. This Ember Spirit's level 5, he's level 3.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're just running over them, it feels right now. Bottom lane, Theolacor putting out some more damage on the Matthew. Doesn't realize that MJZ is here, though, so they should be able to turn this back around into a kill. So that Inkswell does connect, and there's the final hit coming out. It's a kill for MJZ.
Matthew really needed that.
It's a hard knock life for a position 4 puck right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and like, he can be the one to push out this wave as well, although he is actually, because he has to physically be there or spend his escape mechanism in order to push out, he is in more danger than MJZ would be if he's on his bottom lane. So, what I really want to see is some item on Thunder Predator, and then they just go for any tower, really, at this point. I want to see 2 cores make up and they break a tower. but I think they're waiting for the Deso on the TA. It's nearly there. About 500 gold more. And then they should get around to that, because MNZ is just still saving up for the relic, and he's not nearly there yet. So all this pressure is going to continue coming their way for the duration of that time.
Is under attack.
And it seems like NoPing is backing off for now, so maybe this is going to work out for Thunder Predator. It's risky though.
You say they're backing off, but Theolicor going right in here. They'll manage to go drag the Dragon Tail over here onto Leo style. Requiem of Souls comes out, and a couple nice raises will help to clean up as they get a kill on MJZ. They get a kill on Leo style as well. And these chains holding on to Matthew does have the illusory orb, but look at this movement. Top tower does get taken down by M&Z, but they lose their mid tower, and that is one of those towers you really want to hold on to.
Yes, especially against a lineup like NoPings that can do Roche fairly early depending on their item builds. There's a Vlad's coming on the Nature's Prophet, and you have a really big tank in front.
Frank. Grimstroke is TPing down, but he's fairly tanky, but he's showing him the back. Just chase Frank alright. Looks like the Nature's Prophet gets himself yet another courier. They'll get themselves another kill. This Nature's Prophet is just going to TP out. And the map just completely belongs to NoPing right now.
Yes.
There's not much the Thunder Predator can even do.
Like, this is why I was concerned about, well, them not just ripping up cores and getting a tower down. At least they have some space on top lane, but it is also already being watched by a ward from NoPing. So if they want to move up into the Dire jungle and place more vision there, then it's still likely that they're going to walk through vision to do that. Neostyle, you're under...
They have so many sentries over here. Really nice planning ahead for the side of NoPing. Dream Coil's gonna get dropped, but it doesn't matter. Leostyle, he's stuck in the middle of everything. He's gonna get taken down. Puck's gonna have to run away. MJZ as well, as they use the arena, but it's just gonna hold them like a fishbowl for a little bit. Doesn't do a whole heck of a lot. And now they're down in a team fight ultimate, Kips.
Matthew's dead. Oh, is he? Yeah.
Let the world end now.
And what courier are we on now? How many have we killed here? If we're
I'm guessing 7.
7 or 8 at this point, I'm pretty sure. This guy, it's just the doom of couriers. I feel like we should be able to come up with a cool name for that.
Destroyer of donkeys?
Destroyer of donkeys? That's so wrong. Oh no.
Oh, that more sounds
gracious.
Like, you know, one of those awful little boys who put fireworks up a cat's ass.
Is that a thing? I don't need to know that that's a thing. I don't want... Oh no. Oh no.
I'm sorry. Please close little Timmy's ears. Or just, you know, get him somewhere on the internet. He's heard it all now.
Oh god. Kips, why do you do this to me?
Knowledge is pain, Moxie.
Oh, indeed
and I'm
it
in
is.
a great deal of pain.
Indeed it is. Thunder Predator just totally forced back. They look almost like bots a little bit right now. They're just kind of running around in circles in this mid lane, trying to figure out, okay, what can we do? Where can we do it?
They have nowhere to go.
They have a smoke, but they've got just... Yeah, alright, they're going to try to get the D ward off. And they spy the Nature's Prophet up here, but I'm sure he's got... Yeah, especially after that trap gets popped. He's going to try to run away, but it doesn't matter. On the back end here, in comes Tavo, that big old chonky dinosaur. So he cleans up MJZ. Frank forced to TP out, but he can't, not with the pit. Instead, he's going to try to make some space here. He's getting chased by quite a few things, and you can see that the Nature's Prophet TPing over, throws out the trees. Frank's going to spend a little time in quarantine over here before the rest of the team comes to clean him up. And there's the slight, and there's the kill.
No, don't touch me. I have asthma.
No touch. No touch. Matthew, I'm not sure why Matthew's still hanging out here. He should be able to just run away. Oh! Is he going to be able to make it out? No. No, he's not. I don't know. I don't know why he was there, Kips.
Like, if you kill the wave there, perhaps you get to keep one of your outer towers? Like,
maybe.
I want to try and talk about the comeback possibilities for Thunder Predator, but they keep dying, and it's going to be so hard for them to get...
It's just pick off after pick off right now.
Yes. Like, You gotta do that though. At this point, you have to throw bodies at the problem because they're up in your face. You normally always have at least one point of contact on the map. If both teams are trying to push out two waves, there's one point of contact, right? Two on the side lanes, for example, and one contact point in mid. And at this point, your guy on the contact point is going to die. And so you rather put someone there who you can lose. So you put, well, the Mars there or the Puck there instead of Leostyle, who's on bot right now. Hopefully getting some damage in on this tower, making some progress towards the BKB. If he gets the BKB, and this Wraith King has his Radiance right now, maybe he can get another value item, something like a Blink. Or, I don't know honestly at this point, but something, anything, and then you can maybe fight. Because right now, all you're trying to do is get your cores in a position where they can take a fight. Your supports are already out of the game. Doesn't matter.
Courier has been killed.
They're just bodies.
Another courier sniped, and that is the Wraith King's courier. But at least he's got the Radiance online at the very least. Look at the, like, no fear coming out from 40R over here as he just walks right up to MNZ. Matthew, though.
Yeah.
And the Battle of Force. Theolicor comes out on top right now. And will hold MNZ into place. Tavo chasing after him. We'll go, they'll use the arena, but who's trapped in here with who? It looks like maybe this Nature's Prophet is finally going to pay for his crimes again, although he goes, throws up the tree, they'll take him down. Nice Inkswell will slow them down just a little bit. Couple of slides here coming out from Theolicor. They'll find the kill onto MJZ as another Pit of Malice will hold them into place. Costabile is finding this damage over onto MNZ. He does have the reincarnation this time, so he's going to be able to come right back up again. Dreamcoil's going to get used by Matthew. Has managed to hold quite a few of them into place, but it's not going to be enough because MNZ is also just held in one place, potted like a tree. They'll get a kill, and there's no buyback on this Wraith King as they're going right up here onto the high ground. 17 minutes, Kips.
There is no reason for him to hold on to a buyback. You either defend or you lose your base. They have some ways to clear this creep wave. They still had a glyph left. I think Leostyle is going to cut the mid wave as well.
I think that's really the only thing he can do right now. He can't go in there. Even if he grabs that double damage rune over outside of the Roche pit, what can he hope to do with the amount of damage, the lockdown coming out from this team? They're just so far ahead right now.
You can't. There's no way you can. And I think that after the Nature's Prophet kill, honestly, they already had to back up on mid because that was all they were going to get. Tavo uses his ultimate, looks for friends. Nobody wants to join.
I was about to say, that looks like the loneliest Underlord. Just like, hey guys, does anybody want to come top? No, Tavo, we don't want to go top. God, this guy.
Scenarios which in real life would never happen. Tavo says, hey guys, you
everybody gets on the bus, they're like, yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Another quick pick off. Is Matthew gonna be next here? He's trying to find some room over here into the tree line. It's gonna be the orb, but they should know where he is. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. They know.
Oh,
he's being a cheeky little puck, though. At the end of the day, 40R will be able to find him with a raise.
Just buy time. Just buy time. Think about OpenAI. That's all you can do.
There you go.
It's like, and what you're hoping for as well is that NoPing, for example, gets impatient enough with the fact that they're not getting close enough to your base that they give you some opening, leave someone isolated that you could pick off, but unfortunately they just had two waves in at all times. Choking out the map very nicely. There's no place for Thunder Predator to go. Even after all this time. Oh, that's a halberd as well.
That's a halberd for the TA. She's got a BKB, she's got a Deso, but she jumps in there and she's just still obliterated by the amount of damage coming out. I mean, even look at Tavo right now. He's got 55 permanent atrophy added onto him. Double damage room popped over here on 40R. This guy hits like a truck.
And the Megas are coming in now. This is the last fight.
I still don't think they can fight, though.
No, they can't, but they have to do it anyway.
Well, they're going to try to make some moves over here onto Tavo to follow up with a Dream Coil. They'll hold him into place, but he's so tanky. Look at him as in the back lines here. Look at the Soulbind off. BKB getting used here by 40R, and they will be able to take down Tank. Leostyle trying to fight his way through. They took down MNZ's first life, but he's not going anywhere. It's a double kill. He does have buyback. Now's the time to use it, I have a feeling. If you're gonna come back to this game, now's gonna be the time. But it's actually Tavo who buys back. He wants to finish this game. He's gonna just Dark Rift his way up. Oh, never mind. No, he's not. Ouch. That's unfortunate, but it doesn't matter. The GG gets called. NoPing showing up. I'm so impressed right now. This is a different NoPing. This is a faster, more dangerous team than I've seen in the past, Kips.